Welcome to the program. My name is Grace Kuria. Now, the mega BBI Kakamega meeting is currently underway at Bukhungu Stadium with top leaders, including Governor's ODM leader Raila Odinga, ANC's Mudavadi, and Ford Kenya's Moses Wetangula participating in the forum. Let's now cross over live to Kakamega and listen in.
Sisi tuko ndani ya BBI. Kwa hivyo mheshimiwa, ambaye soma communique yetu ya BBI, karibu.
Basi BBI oye! Western oye! Wageni wote oye! Nachukua nafasi hii kwa niaba wa viongozi wa Western Region na watu wa Western Region kusoma resolution ambao tulikuja nazo wakati tulikutana huko Bungoma tarehe 12 mwezi huu. Hii ni resolution ambao wananchi wa Western walikubali tusome. We, the governors, the current and former members of parliament, members of the county assemblies, the leadership of trade unions, religious organizations, civil societies, political parties, youth groups, grassroots opinion leaders, and community elders from Western Kenya region, comprising of the counties of Bungoma, Busia, Kakamega, Trans Nzoia, and Vihiga. Basi, we the leaders of Western Region hereby welcome the proposals contained in the BBI report and urge that the report be strengthened and proposed as here underneath. First, on prosperity, we urgently intervene to salvage the agriculture sector, which supports the livelihoods of the majority of the people of our region, with special attention to the sugar and maize sectors through a special fund to revive the sectors, set up new industries like the granite, cotton, and gold processing, as well as diversification of all the sectors. On devolution, we have agreed on the following: allocate at least 45% of the last audited national revenue to counties. 2, establish regional economic blocks under the Constitution and provide a framework for funding of the economic blocks. 3, strengthening oversight, independence of county assemblies, and ensure oversight of the counties in exclusive mandate of county assemblies. 4, provide a framework for establishment of a ward equitable development fund in every county. National Treasury to be established as an independent institution to serve both levels of government. All devolved functions under Schedule 4 still being performed by the national government and national government agencies should be unbundled and released to the counties with the accompanying resources. Establish an independent and dedicated county financial management system, IFMIS, that integrates with the national one. Last, establish the Council of Governors and Constitution with a requisite funding framework. On corruption, address corruption not just in management of our resources, but also in the processes of electing leaders. Tampering with the election process should be considered and classified as an economic crime to be investigated and prosecuted by the state and not just a civil matter. Encourage whistleblowing by giving 5% of recovered corruption proceeds to whistleblower with appropriate provision to punish frivolous allegations. However, the law must provide a framework to fast-track hearing of corruption-related cases by providing specific timeframes for conclusion of such cases. EACC to be established under Chapter 15 of the Constitution and be given prosecutorial powers. Divisive elections, comprehensively reforming the IBC, ensure IBC is devolved to the counties to mitigate against tampering with and compromising election results. Provide a framework for addressing not just gender imbalance, but also inclusivity of persons with disability in elective and appointive leadership positions. Expand the executive to provide for an executive prime minister with the 2 deputies and spell out distinctly functions of the president and prime minister. The composition of the cabinet, deputy ministers and principal secretaries to ensure representation of each county. Remove capping of numbers of ministries to accommodate inclusivity at both levels of government. Establish an independent political parties commission and tribunal to regulate political parties and supervise party nominations. Clearly spell out functions and mandate of the Senate and National Assembly in order to protect devolution effectively. Ensure Senate considers all bills, including money bills, regardless of the origin. Senate to approve all appointments to constitutional offices. Provide for a proportional representation electoral system where each vote carries equal weight. This will guarantee achievement of 2/3 gender parity and commensurate voice of proportional populations. Under safety and security, establish the county policing authority under the Constitution and ensure county governments are represented in the National Security Council. Commissions and cross-cutting issues. We propose that we have Lead Teachers Service Commission, where the chairman is the CEO with the representation of teachers on the commission. Split the roles of TSC so that the commissions remain with employment while the regulation of salaries is left to Salaries and Remuneration Commission. Uniformity of minimum qualification for appointment to cabinet at national and executive committee at county level. we resolve that the required constitutional changes be effected through a popular initiative. We pledge to support the BBI process to its logical conclusion through a referendum to bring about the recommended constitutional changes before the next election. This was resolved in Bungoma on 12th January 2020 and adopted in Kakamega this January 18th, 2020. This has been signed on behalf of all the peoples of Western Kenya by the 5 governors of the region. Thank you and God bless you.